Hey guys, Jay here. Welcome to my home bar. This is Jay's Juke Joint. I'm going to do a series of videos and give you some, practical pandemic cocktails that you can make at home. Very easy, simple drinks, simple ingredients that you can get at the grocery store or you might have in your own garden. We're going to start with one that I think is appropriate for the times. This is the Dark and Stormy. Very easy drink. It's 3 ingredients. You have lime, ginger, and rum, and really that's it. And the reason I say it's appropriate is because this drink actually was created about 100 years ago, right around the time of the Spanish flu. And maybe it's a coincidence, but the ingredients in this cocktail are healthful, and who knows, maybe aside from tasting great, could give you some healthful benefits. This is based on a 10-ounce highball glass, so very simple drink. We're going to go with about 3/4 ounce lime juice. I like to use a measuring jigger here so I see exactly where my measurements are. I think that's very important when crafting cocktails. Although I will say the Dark and Stormy does not need to be perfect in terms of specs, but you want to get it close. I'm using crushed ice. I like crushed ice. I've been on a bit of a crushed ice kick as well as a Dark and Stormy kick, so I've been going through quite a bit of these in the apocalypse. And there we are. And then I'm using Fever Tree ginger beer. This is a great ginger beer. It's probably my first choice, but I do have a few others. I just discovered this guy. This is Powell and Mahoney. I found this at Sprouts. Unfortunately, it's discontinued, so I bought up what I could because this is a fantastic ginger beer. But for the purpose of this drink, we're going to stick with Fever Tree. So you're going to use about 5 ounces of Fever Tree, and you're just going to pour it right over the lime juice. Let that simmer a little bit. Right? And then we're going to go with 2 ounces of rum. 2 ounces, I'm using Mount Gay Black Barrel Rum. This is a special rum to me. This is something I was treated to in Barbados, and they taught me the different distillation process and how they make their rum, and it's a fantastic rum. It's not quite as dark as what you would see in most Dark and Stormies. A lot of them use like a Myers dark rum or Gosling's, which is actually the original rum used in the Dark and Stormy, but we're going to give this a shot. So I'm going 2 ounces. 2 ounces, measure it up here. And you just float it right on top. Perfect, look at that. Alright, so that's the presentation. I garnish my Dark and Stormies with a lime wheel. So lime wedge is the most practical if you want to add that lime, but for decoration a lime wheel is kind of ideal. It looks great. You just sit that in there like so, and boom, there's your drink. I'm using a reusable straw. Ideally, before you drink it, you want to give it a stir. Otherwise, you're going to get that rum right off the top, and it's a powerful little hit of rum. But when you stir it up, give it a little stir, and here's your Dark and Stormy.